You read the thumbnail, so let's just get straight to the point. Because a few days ago, Activision officially revealed Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. And yes, it's coming to Switch 2. The same day as every other platform, as Activision promised. No delay or cloud version of the game either. We're getting an actual mainline Call of Duty, launching day one on Nintendo hardware. And if you've been following gaming news over the last few years, this has felt inevitable for a while now. Microsoft kept talking about their commitment to bringing Call of Duty back to Nintendo platforms after the Activision Blizzard deal. But hearing promises and actually seeing these titles revealed are two completely different things. But now, those promises are officially fulfilled. It feels quite surreal, to be honest. It's been over a decade since Nintendo had a Call of Duty title on one of their platforms. And there are probably younger Nintendo fans who have literally never associated Call of Duty with Nintendo platforms at all. Meanwhile, some of us still remember the Wii era where Activision was putting these games on Nintendo hardware constantly. But unlike those, this doesn't feel like Nintendo getting the side version anymore. This was like Nintendo actually being included in the modern AAA ecosystem again. And based on the details we got today, they're taking this version seriously too. The game launches October 23rd, which is a very interesting release window because it's landing just weeks before GTA 6 completely overshadows anything else this year. Everyone knows that GTA 6 is going to dominate the gaming space for months. So Activision clearly wants Modern Warfare 4 out before the storm hits. Now, as for the actual game itself, the campaign sounds way more grounded and intense than some of the proper garbage they've released as of late. In Modern Warfare 4, you play as a young South Korean soldier named Park during a North Korean invasion. And the whole setup sounds focused on putting us back into that intense war-shaped environment. The ones with collapsing cities, desperate retreats, counter-offenses, and first-time combat pressure. You know, things that made Call of Duty feel special back in the day. Modern Warfare 4 sounds way more interesting to me than another save the entire planet from a space laser type of campaign. The developers are apparently trying to make the campaign and multiplayer feel more connected too. So jumping online doesn't feel like switching into a completely different game. We'll see how much that actually changes things, but I do think Call of Duty has needed that for a while. Now, let's switch gears again and ask ourselves how this game is going to run on the Switch 2. The early comments sound pretty positive. A journalist named Danny Pena got to speak with developers behind the scenes, and according to him, the team said getting the game running on Switch 2 has been really smooth, which isn't what we expected to hear. Usually, when games get ported to Nintendo hardware, developers start talking like they just survived a natural disaster. But apparently, the technical side has been going well, and the game is confirmed to support full crossplay too. Another big win if you ask me. Because if crossplay is there, that means you can now play with friends on different platforms other than just with people on the Nintendo Switch 2. So, with that in mind, will this game be in the target of 60 FPS? Because if they're serious about crossplay, performance becomes really important in a game like Call of Duty. There's no official confirmation yet, but I'd be shocked if that isn't the target, especially for multiplayer. Another interesting detail is that the game supports mouse controls on Switch 2, which is always a welcome addition. Part of me is also curious whether they bring back motion controls like the Wii days. Because believe it or not, there are still people that swear Wii Call of Duty aiming was incredible once you got used to it. I don't think Activision is going that route again, but I kinda want them to, at least as an option. But overall, I think this announcement matters for reasons beyond just Call of Duty itself. This feels like another major sign that Nintendo is entering a different era with third-party support. Publishers are clearly looking at Switch 2 differently than they looked at the original Switch. Because this isn't some old port from 5 years ago. This is one of the biggest franchises in gaming launching day one alongside PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. That's a massive shift. And if this version performs well, I think we're going to start seeing a lot more major publishers treat Nintendo as part of the main conversation again instead of the optional side platform. And that makes us here at Controller Culture very excited to see what's in store for Switch 2 users in the next few years.